welcome back to my kitchen. Today I'm going to be making enchilada meatballs. This is a recipe that Slacker found over on Facebook. He forwarded it to me and I've already tried the recipe out and it turned out really good, and I thought I would share it with you guys today. The ingredients are very simple. All we're going to need is 1 pound of hamburger, 1/4 cup of shredded sharp cheddar cheese, 1 egg, and then for the seasoning you'll need 1 taco packet or 2 tablespoons of your favorite taco seasoning, as well as 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 1/2 teaspoon of onion powder, and 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper. And then once the meatballs are baked, we're going to top it off with some enchilada sauce, as well as about a handful more of our shredded sharp cheddar cheese. So those are all the ingredients. Let's go ahead and get these moved out of the way and we'll start forming our meatballs. To start our meatballs, I'm going to add the hamburger into my bowl along with my seasonings, including the taco seasoning, my egg, and the shredded cheese. Now all we have to do is combine all these together, and the best way I know how to do that is with clean hands, and yes, my hands are clean. Make sure you get this thoroughly combined. We want to make sure we get all those spices and the eggs and cheese mixed really well into our meatballs. Once you have your mixture completely mixed together, start forming it into, I don't know, roughly golf-sized balled meatballs. You want to get about 15 meatballs out of your pound of ground beef. And I'm going to be placing those on a wire rack set in a cookie sheet that's lined with aluminum foil, and that's just going to make cleanup a little bit easier for me later on. Now that I have all the meatballs rolled out, I'm going to go ahead and pop these into a 400-degree oven where I'm going to let them bake for about 20 minutes or until they're cooked all the way through. Pull the meatballs out of the oven in either a cast iron skillet or a casserole dish. You just want something oven safe. I'm going to add in part of my enchilada sauce, and then I'll go ahead and start placing my meatballs on top of it. Alright, there's our last meatball, and now I'm going to pour the rest of my enchilada sauce over top of all the meatballs. Alright, there we go. I've got the enchilada sauce on, and now I'm going to top it with a handful of my shredded cheddar cheese. And you can add as much or as little of this as you want at this point. There we go, all topped off with the cheese. Now this is going to go back into the oven on 350 degrees for about 15 minutes until the enchilada sauce is all nice and warm and bubbly and our cheese is melted across the top. The meatballs are out of the oven, and I did just go ahead and top them off with a little bit of fresh green onion. I think it makes it look pretty, and they taste really good. These smell incredible. I can't wait to dive back into them. My favorite way to have these is with a side of refried beans and some Mexican rice, where Slacker likes to wrap them up in a corn tortilla with some extra sauce slathered over the top. I also think this would go really good in a grinder roll as an enchilada meatball hoagie. However you choose to fix them, I really do hope you give these a try soon. But that is going to be it for me for the day. If you guys have enjoyed this video, leave me a comment down below. If you guys try this recipe out, let me know how it turned out for you and what you did with them. And as always, thank y'all so very much for joining me today. I've been Vault Girl. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I hope I'll see you in the next one.